Hello friends, the Stone Cottage tutorial guides you through the whole process of creating a game asset for Blender, the Stone Cottage. It takes you through the process of polygonal modeling and then texturing the whole cottage and finally rendering it within Blender. Hello friends, and today in this video, which is the third part of game asset creation in Blender, we are going to model a very simple stone cottage. And the design for the stone cottage we could take from any picture on the internet. So what I'm going to basically do is load a picture in the site somewhere so that we can look at it from time to time for reference, for just a general reference. Otherwise, we'll have to make the whole thing ourselves. I'm not going to particularly keep it behind as a reference, just for a general kind of reference. So we are going to make this as image editor and open image. The image is saved in documents, game asset docs, cottage, stone cottage. So here's the image that we can have a look from time to time, just to get an idea of how to go about a simple cottage. Okay, so here if you see, there's one big main building here, then there's a tower attached to it, and the frontage is here. This is the door, there's the frontage, there's a tower here, and here it's a big window or a door, it can be. Okay, and here on top is a window. Here 1, 2, 3 windows, and some of those ventilators on the top, right? So we get a rough idea of how we could, not exactly, if not exactly, at least roughly copy this kind of a simple setup of a cottage. Okay, so taking the same tube, sorry, not tube, taking the same cube, we could start to model. So what I'm going to do is just going to scale the cube in X first, SX. Okay, this much should be just okay for the main building. Then we could duplicate the same cube, 7 top view, Shift D, duplicate. Okay, and then we're going to rotate it to get the tower. Okay, G, Z, move it up to the top. Both these we can move to the top, G, Z. And the tower, you see, is not so big, so we scale it down. It's long in height though, so S, Z, G, Z. Let's place it on the ground, G, Z. Okay, that should be okay. And then about this entrance over here, that we could simply extrude from the main building, make the entrance. Okay, we can do one thing right now itself. We could do one thing. The buildings S Z G Z. Okay, and now what about creating the entrance right away? We can cut a loop, Control R, cut a loop over here, Control R, cut a loop over here. Okay, and cut another loop this way over here. Okay, no, we need not cut a loop. We have to move this back. They are at the same level, the entrance and the end of this, right? So we go to the object mode, G, X, move it this way. The main building is behind the bigger part. So immediately here itself you could 3 for the face selection. Okay. G, Y, take it out. I feel the tower could be smaller, S, X, S, Y. Okay, and here we could G, X. Okay, get it here, and then you could simply extrude the entrance. Okay, G, X, E, Y. No, we don't need the whole thing. We'll cut a loop over here. Okay. G, Y, move the tower bit out. And then 3, select the face, E, Y. Here's the entrance, okay, to the tower. And then of course the other things. Yeah, we could make it quite simple. Okay, Control R, cut a loop over here in the center, select this loop. We don't do something very simple. Okay, select the loop, G, Z. Move it up. Okay, this much. Okay, and now for all the simple operations Like now here we could, in the tower, we could cut with the knife. K for the knife tool. Select this point. What's wrong? This point and what's happening? What's happening? I hope we are not cut somewhere else. Okay. Now K again. Yeah. Enter, make the cut. K again. But the face is not selected. K again. Enter. Okay. Now it's quite simple. Press 1 for vertex selection. Select the central vertex and move it G, Z upwards. Okay. Yeah, that should be okay. And 3 for the face selection. Select all these faces. Okay, and we can do one thing. We could extrude region, okay? Extrude region. And now scale. Uniformly scale. And maybe grab it. Sorry. Be GZ. And here couple of bevels. 2 on this whole loop. The whole loop we select and bevel this loop. Let's say edge tools, edge bevel, slide, edge tools. What is edge bevel? Bevel edges. Control B. Okay. This much. Okay. And we take the lower edge, again bevel it. Bevel edges. Okay. Of course, there's a design there down there. Control S. Now we save it. Okay, we save it in Documents, Game Assets, Docs, Cottage. Call it Cottage. C-O-T-T-A-G-E. Cottage. Okay. Save the file as Cottage. Now, what we need to do is we are going to make the thickness of the roof over here. Okay. And we could actually, if we bevel this this edge here, you can get a thing like this here. Okay, that is here, the triangle. 1 for vertex selection and bevel vertices. Okay, we are getting the same thing. Not the same, we can adjust it. Okay, this much. I'll do one thing. See, this much bevel is okay. what we are going to do is we are going to scale SY. Okay. Same thing you're getting. Same kind of thing. And move this G, Z. Okay. Control S, keep saving. Yeah, if you want it further down, to select the edges and move the edge down. G, Z. And S, Y. Scale it. That's how it is in the picture. Okay. That's how the roof is there. Okay. Same thing we can do in the back side. Bevel vertices. Okay. It's real fun. Okay. S, Y, scale. G, Z, take it up. And 2, take it down. G, Z, take it down. Okay. And this, we could take it forward. This point, G, X. Okay. So let's keep saving. So we are gradually getting the shape of the cottage. Here again, we could press 3 and could do one thing. We could simply move this edge, G, Z, move it up. No, that will not do, because we want this kind of shape. Okay. So what we could do is, got an idea. We could extrude this. We extrude. As scale. Okay. And we could simply move this and join. Yeah. We could move this edge, take it in G, Y. Okay. So here we can make the entrance. Control S. Keep saving. Keep saving always. Similarly here. Here I have a big window over here. Right. So we could control R. Loop is not possible over here. Okay. So what we do is here, control S, keep saving. Okay, knife tool, cut here, enter. Quite a long window. Okay, cut over here, here. Okay, knife tool. Then okay, cut over here. Quite a prominent window. we cut over here. Okay, and then we could safely actually cut out this part, remove the edges. Okay, later on we could make the window frame. Okay, basically if we can make the cuts, we'll know where exactly to place. So here our main door is. Okay, we'll go right till the bottom. I feel, yeah, steps are there. Two steps are there, and then up, not till the bottom. Okay, like two steps. So let us make a base here, right? Yeah, that's correct. This will form the base, below which will be our steps. Okay, Control S, this will be the base, and now we safely have the door done here. Cut a loop over here. Okay, and then one loop over here, another here. So this becomes our door. Okay, we simply delete this. Well, later on, after you start, once you start texturing, it becomes a big problem. So we create the basic design. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3 windows. Cut another loop over here. Isn't it cutting? No need of a loop over here. What about a loop here? What about the tower? Why isn't? Oh, the tower is a separate thing. Okay, another part. That's why it's not cutting a loop over there. Right. Control R. Cut a loop over here. Over here. And cut a loop over here. And another loop over here. Okay. Now we can cut more loops and make a window. Here also we can cut 2 loops and maybe 2 more. Not exactly here. Cut a loop over here. Cut a loop over here. Okay. Cut a loop over here. Then cut a loop over here. Same size like the upper one. Okay, now we can simply delete S3 and select all these places where the windows are there and delete the faces. Okay, Control S, keep saving. Okay. Now for the front window over here. cut a loop here, cut a loop, Control R over here, and delete. This one 3. Okay, delete this spaces, Control S, and this one's okay. Now for the chimney, that's nice. Control R, cut a loop over here. Control R, cut a loop over here. One loop here. No, it should be a little back. One loop here. Control R, another over here. So that we could get our chimney over here. Okay. One more thing, 2 more loops we need over here and one over here. Okay. Now what we do is we simply drag this down, G Z. Okay, from here we'll get our chimney. How does it look? Z. Is it okay? No, it's too down over here. What's happening? We could raise these 2 points. G, Z. G, Y. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think now we could move G, Y. Three, 2. We select this edge and we can collapse this edge, actually dissolve this edge. Okay, 3, Control S, and we can extrude the chimney, E, Z. Extrude, scale, G, Z, extrude, E. Okay, E, Z. Make the chimney vents. We could make simple vents. E, scale it down. E, scale it down. Delete these faces. E, scale it down. E, scale it down. We could delete these faces. E, yes, scale it down. E, yes, scale it down. Simply delete the faces. E, S, scale it down. E, S, scale it down. Simply delete them. Okay. Control S. So that's our chimney. Okay. And I think the video is getting long, so we shall pause here and continue modeling the cottage in the second part of our cottage game asset creation 3 part 2. It will be 3.2. Okay then. Bye for now.